Let us complete the remaining part left in Jira tool. Scrum Master, share your screen. As of now, what we learned in the Jira tool. Scrum Master create a project, update the product backlog with the required items to be implemented. For understanding the process, how to make use of the Jira tool, we created one epic. We created only one epic. You log into Jira. Jira login. The very first one, the second one, sorry. Select the project.
So it's recording today's session.
Venkat, the session is getting recorded.
Yes, sir.
So it's getting recorded, no issue. Well, we created a project. First, our Scrum Master created a project with a name called Premise Bank. And he updated the product backlog only with one epic and 3 stories. Actually, you know, a project will have so many epics and so many stories. To learn the process, how to use the Jira tool, we created only one epic. What is the epic name? Creating and managing branches. There are 3 stories defined under this epic. Story 1, admin should be able to create a new branch. Story 2, admin should be able to update the branch details. Story 3, admin should be able to delete unwanted Premise Bank branches. And some task items are defined. Writing the code for new branch registration assigned to the developer. Here our developer name Manisha. Writing test cases for new branch creation assigned to the tester Suresh Babu. And executing test cases for new branch registration also assigned to me. Few stories and epics are considered to implement in the schedule 1, sprint 1. Once the sprint started, what are all the various items considered to implement in the sprint 1 will appear on the board. Go back to product backlog. Backlog will show you everything. Click on product backlog. Okay. Product backlog. See, the product backlog will show you what are the items considered to implement in the sprint 1. Sprint schedule also available, 13 December to 20th December. Let us scroll down. Scroll down the window. And it will show you the remaining pending items. Product backlog is showing everything. What are the items considered in the current schedule and what are the items to be implemented. And also showing the status, done, to do. Go to the board. Board will show you only the stories or epics or tasks considered to implement in the current schedule. Sprint 1 board it is. Every task or every issue type to do, in progress, undone. And yesterday our programmer very quickly able to implement the code completed. And I have created 2 test cases. Code completed, test case also completed. Execute test cases for new branch creation task is still pending. Today we learn how to execute the test cases. Generally in real time, before we start executing test cases, let us say totally 200 test cases are available. The team created about 200 test cases. Will you execute all 200 test cases on every build? For the entire project testing, let us say we have created about 200 test cases. Will you run all 200 test cases on every build? That is the question. No. We plan, let us say these 4 features we test in the first version. Only test cases belongs to the 4 scenarios will be opted to run by creating the build cycles. Who create the build cycles? Again, the Scrum Master, not every team member. Let us try to understand how to create the build schedules, build execution schedules called build cycles, and how to map the test cases to the build cycles. Go to Jeffy Squad. Go to Jeffy Squad. You please observe the below planning and execution. Cycle summary. Click on cycle summary. No thanks. But as of now, there are no cycles created yet. There is an option create a new test cycle. Click it. Create new test cycle. Below the search, create new test cycle. It is asking a cycle name. Cycle 1. First cycle. Give the bill number, bill 1. Give the bill number, bill 1. Environment, Windows. On which environment you are running the test cases will be briefly mentioned here. We are running on Windows environment. From date and to date. Today date. To date. I try to have a calendar here. There was not given calendar in Jira here. No, you give today date itself or tomorrow date by maximum. Click on save. It's a bug in the Jira tool. Usability bug. Usable is giving calendar now. Okay, then. See, the first date was not on the calendar. Save. The build 1 first cycle Scrum Master created. What are all the various test cases planned to run in the first build? Decided and map. Wait. Actually, your system responding? Okay.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
okay. Then hold for a moment. Reload the window. Better you create again. Expand, unrelease. Unscheduled. You delete one cycle. Delete. Select the cycle 1. Right. On the right side, we have the option add tests. What are the test cases you want to add to the current cycle for execution need to be selected. Type the test case numbers. TC001. Also TC002. Assign to me. My email ID. Yes, my name. And close it. One moment, close it. So Scrum Master job done. He created a cycle 1, selected that map with the test cases planned to run on the cycle 1, assign the work to the tester, stop screen sharing. You please observe the status it is showing unexecuted. Now the tester will log in and execute the test cases. I go to the Jaffa square. The cycle summary. Before I proceed, generally what I do, to update to my team members that I started working on it. To update to my Scrum Master, I started executing test cases. I move it to first, in progress. So my other team members understand that I already started test case execution. I go to the Jaffa squared option, the cycle summary option. Cycle 1. It will show me the test cases I want to run. First, I want to run the test case number 1. Here I have execute option. I click on execute. It will show the steps to me to execute. The initially status is unexecuted. Slowly loading it is. Test case number 1 I am executing. Check new branch creation. The description, check new branch creation with valid inputs. As of now, the status was unexecuted. If I go a little down, it will show me the test details. The procedure I want to execute. The step 1, open the browser, enter valid URL and click go. I refer what is the URL I have to input. Execution meaning following the planned documented procedure. Step 1 executed. Expected test result, system should display Premise Bank homepage. System displayed Premise Bank homepage. Step 1 executed. Here I'll update my comment after execution. In our Excel sheet, the column name is actual result. Here we have the column label like comment. In a paid version, you can change this label also. In the paid version, you can change the template labels also. What is my comment? Here I update the comment after execution. This step is working
as expected.
Then I'll update the status here after execution. Pause. While executing a step, if any defect is encountered, we can add the defect from here. Or directly we go to create and we choose the issue type as a bug and give the bug details. Second step, let me run login as admin. The user ID value admin and password value also admin. The second step was executed. System should display admin module. System showing admin module. This step also working as expected. The status pause. Go to new branch registration page. I went to new branch registration page. Enter all mandatory fields, branch name, address 1, zip code, country, state and city with valid data and click submit. I enter all mandatory fields with valid inputs. And click submit button. Expected. System should display, system should create the new branch successfully. I'm receiving a message, new branch created successfully. It is another usability bug. I should have a such option here. I don't have a such option here. Branch ID base, branch name base, better to have a such option. Anyhow, finally branch created successfully. Listen, if I have an option to validate at application level, the branch created or not, this is okay to confirm branch created successfully or not. As per my application design, at application level, you don't have an option to confirm the branch is created successfully or not. I have to go to database and check the data what I have entered properly updating in the database or not. That approach is called DB testing. Every scenario, you no need to test at database level. If there is an option at application level to confirm, it is enough. In my application design, I don't have an option to confirm at application level to confirm, application level to decide the branch created or not. I have to go to database and I check the new branch created successfully or not. Actually, this scenario, I no need to test at database level because in the branch details page, I am seeing the made branch is available. You know, whatever the data we are seeing in the application, finally your application is fetching the data from database only. The branch is updated in the database. Assume that in your Primus Bank application design, I don't have branch details page here. Just I am getting a message, new branch created. No chance for me to confirm at application level. I have to go to database and confirm really the branch is updated in the system database or not. It is my database server name. I'm using Amazon AWS, where we hosted the Primus Bank application database. The Amazon people will give you a server IP. I connected to the cloud database server. All these databases are available in the Amazon web server in AWS. But these databases are not belongs to me. When I select any one of the database, maybe like us, other companies also using Amazon. If I try to select some other database which not belongs to me, what's the warning? My account do not have permission to access this database. My account has permission to access our Primus Bank application database in AWS. It is my database name, Primus Bank. This database I can access. When I create a branch, I have received the branch number. What the branch number it is generated? 40. This is the branch I have registered, correct? Lamirpet. I'm accessing the data from the data of the Primus Bank application. At application level, I don't have an option to confirm the branch registered successfully or not. We have to connect to the database of the application. There we have to check the data what we have entered properly updating in the database or not. This approach is called technically doing database testing. For performing DB testing, you need to have some knowledge about the SQL queries. We learn in the middle of the Selenium somewhere I introduce this. The database workshop I will take. Minimum, whatever the database knowledge is required for testing, we'll learn further. Just as the situation occurred, at application level, I have an option to confirm the data is created, branch created. I no need to check in the database level. If really I don't have an option to confirm at application level, I have to go to database and confirm. Anyhow. The last step also executed successfully and working as expected, correct? New branch created successfully. Working as expected. Step to status, Pause. As all steps are paused, the test case summary will be automatically updated to pause. Previously, the status is unexecuted. Previously, the status is unexecuted. After executing all of the steps, all steps are paused. Test case summary also updated. Pause. Done. Test case 1 executed. Now I don't need to communicate anything about this to my developer because there is no issue. There is no bug. Again, I go back to the cycle 1. Because I have to run one more test case. Test case 1 executed. Pause. I want to run the second test case. Click on execute. If I move the mouse over here, 50% still unexecuted. The 50% pause out of 2. I click on execute now. Again, it will redirect me to the same window to execute the test procedure. Actually, here also we have the navigation part. The previous one. Next test case. Status is unexecuted. Let us run the process. The first step already executed and working as expected. Working as expected. I'm updating the status as pause. Step 2, login as admin. Re-executing the step. The second step also working as expected. Status is pause. Next step, go to new branch registration page. Leave all mandatory fields blank and click submit. Leave all mandatory fields blank and click submit. It is the second test case. Check new branch creation with invalid inputs. Leave all mandatory fields blank and click submit. Oh. Instead of displaying an error message, please fill in the mandatory fields. It is saying new branch created successfully with the ID 41. It's a bug. I asked my developer wanted to inject it. Then only I can able to demonstrate bug reporting. Correct? Then only I can able to explain you bug reporting process. If no defects, how I teach you how to report a bug. Finally, this step was executed. What is the actual comment? Not working as expected. I explain one story also for this. Do not write not working as expected. Instead of displaying error message, system creating new branch successfully. That is actual. System creating. It's not a bug report. I'm just updating the actual. How system responded. I'm updating here. System creating new branch successfully. Status would be failed. Every failed step results in a bug defect. I can create a defect from here. Alternatively, I can click on create button, choose the issue type as a bug. Both are same. When I click create defect also, it will redirect me to the same window. Here we have to update the bug details. What is the bug in the Jira? Tell me by seeing this window. There's a bug in the Jira software.
Issue type. Type should be a bug.
I selected the option create a bug. It is redirecting to this bug reporting window, I agree, but default issue type should be as a bug. Otherwise, what happened? Without observing it, I given the details. Rather than creating a bug, it will create epic. It's a bug in the Jira. You log into Jira as a company. You log into Jira. There's a help center. Report this bug to the Jira people. They will be awarded you. No, it's really a bug, serious bug. The bug or not, you tell me. Without observing the issue type, I given the details and click submit button. Because I already created option, create a bug. I choose the option create a bug. It should redirect to issue type as a bug. Okay. Here I have to update the bug details. Defect summary, defect description, reproducible. Where is reproducible? No reproducible, no severity, no priority, no defect status. This template given by the Jira tool, correct? The bug template given by the Jira tool, they given only the basic skeleton. We have to configure the template as per our company process. I'm not posting a bug now, I'm canceling this. How to customize any issue type, any template. Yes. How to customize any template. I'm updating as fail. The step is finally summary is fail. Okay. I'll go to my project. Go to your project settings. All issue types are available here. What is the issue type you want to modify? Select the template you want to change. I hope you remember, I modified the test template. I added one column test priority. Yesterday, I added one column test priority. Same way, modify the bug template as per your company process. Actually, all these modifications and all Scrum Master will do. One-time definition, one-time setup. Your account in real time, your account will not have permissions to access even project settings. If every user have access to project settings, all people will configure the way they want it. Only Scrum Master account will have all of the settings. But here, in the free account, everybody is admin, hence everything is displayed here. Okay, anyhow. Defect summary is the first column. Defect description is the second column. You remember our template? What is the next column? Defect number automatically system will generate.
Reproducible.
Summary, description, next reproducible. Yes or no? Reproducible, yes or no? On the right side, to
Drop down.
configure the template, we have some options here. What type of field you are going to insert into this template now? Tell me. Reproducible, yes or no? Only two options. Drop down. The field name, reproducible, yes or no? Actually, it is taking from my account buffer. Options. Yes. The second option, no. Just I save it. Hereafter, when you add a defect, issue type bug, this column just now we have inserted. Like this. I want to add one more field, reproducible steps. I'm adding a paragraph. You add multiple steps, right? I need a bigger text area. It's going back again. Let again move it. Reproducible steps. It's a paragraph. You can write the paragraph here, step 1, step 2, step 3. Save it. I can just change the order also. Later also you can change the order. Oh. Okay. Okay. I want to add one more field, defect severity. One more field, defect severity, defect priority, defect status. Field type is drop down. Defect severity. Very high. High. Medium and the low. I want to make it as mandatory field. I'm adding another column, defect priority. Very high, the medium and low. I'm not making as mandatory because tester will not update it. If I made mandatory, every time I have to update the priority. I'm adding one more field, defect status. I'm adding all of the options. New, open, fix, close, reopen, hold, postponed, duplicate. Anything else left in?
Reject.
Reject.
Rejected something. I made as mandatory field. Like this, at any point of time, you can customize these templates. Okay. Okay. Then now I go to again creating a bug defect summary first. New branch creation not working. The description, when we leave, while creating a new branch, when we leave all mandatory fields blank, and click submit, instead of displaying error message, or instead of asking enter the mandatory fields, instead of asking to fill mandatory fields, system creating new branch with no data. It's creating a branch with no name, nothing. That already given. System creating new branch successfully. I given defect summary. Where is the problem? New branch creation not working for invalid data. I given the description what actually the problem is. Whether this problem coming every time. Yes. Here we document the reproducible steps. Step 1. Launch the RNHRM application. Primus Bank application. Step 2. Login as admin. Step 3. Go to new branch creation page. Leave mandatory fields blank and click submit. How serious it is? Very high. Priority I will not update. Priority updated by the developer. Status new. Assigned to our developer. I'm reporting the bug to the developer. This task also related to the same sprint. This work also related to the current sprint only. Map to sprint 1. If not mapped, it will not show under the board. Print one board. This bug belongs to test case number 1. This bug belongs to test case number 1. Great. My job done. I executed test cases. One issue encountered, one bug is encountered. I reported to my developer. If you go to the board, see here, new branch creation not working, the bug icon. It is under to-do list. Here, my job done now, correct? Right. Developer, share your screen. Show your board. Not Zoom, madam. Jira. If history deleted, what you will do? No, if history deleted, what you will do, madam? You do one thing. Go to your email. Because I posted a bug, right? The Jira server will shoot an email to the developer explaining the bug. Now here, new branch creation not working. So listen, automatically developer will receive an email from my email ID to the developer email ID. Defect summary as a subject line. Remaining details as a body text. Automatically a mail will be shooted by the Jira server. Now you check your email and confirm you got the mail or not, then we proceed. Okay, once you receive the mail notification, please confirm. The free account, it is taking some time. Yesterday also we observed. Just hold for 2 minutes. We'll understand the process. As of now, I reported a bug to the developer. The developer received a mail notification explaining the bug. Reload the window. Okay. Listen, check out here. There is a mail notification. New branch creation not working for invalid data, defect summary. Description. While creating a new branch, when we leave all mandatory fields, whatever the description I given as a body text, and from ID, from my email ID, from the tester email ID to the developer email ID, defect summary as a subject line, remaining details as a body text, automatically a mail will be shooted. Now, simply you click on view issue. You click on view issue in the mail, it will redirect to the same dashboard. You get more details about it. Here you get more details about it. Summary available, description available, reproducible yes or no, reproducible steps, severity available. Scroll down. Supposing while attaching, there is attachment option also. Did you observe that? I can take a screenshot. I can upload the screenshot in the attachments column. Fine. This belongs to test case number 1. Right. So what is your job, madam, now? Go to your board. Click on your account. Okay. Click on your profile name. It will show only the work belongs to you. Correct? So now, let us say our developer started fixing the problem. How you are going to intimate to your team members that you started the work? Let her answer. Yes, Manisha. How you intimate to your other team members, Scrum Master,
In progress.
you started the work. You have to move it to progress. Progress. So now all Agile team members will understand developer already started working on it. Okay?
Okay.
Yes, madam. Bug is resolved?
No, sir.
Your job is simple. Move it to done, right? Bug resolved?
Hello, sir.
Is the bug resolved?
Sir, I have one doubt.
Yes, post it.
If you
Manisha,
are developer, if you are hold or postpone means where we have to update it, sir.
In the same bug
Bug.
status. Previously, we have seen the bug details, right? I'll explain. When she click on view, it is showing all of the details, right? There's a bug status. The developer can change the status again. What is the current status? New. Now Manisha can change the status to postponed. Right. Anyhow, how and where we see all of the artifacts, I'll show you. Where you see all test cases, all bugs related to this project, I'll show you. Okay, now let us finish up this process first. Just Manisha, once again, please confirm bug is resolved.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. After resolving the bug, what do you have to do? You need to change the bug status to bug status. After moving to in progress, she will change the status to open first. When the problem is resolved, she change the status to fixed. Update the bug status to fixed. Open this. Actually, one moment. You close this window. First, you close this window, madam. You move back to in progress. Move back to do. I'll start from here once again. First, developer need to understand the defect, correct? Click on the bug. Click on the bug. No, you just click on the new branch creation. Yes. It will show the bug details. Developer will read the bug details. Okay, it is an acceptable bug. Developer decided to resolve it. Before they start resolve to intimate to the tester, I started working on it. Change the status to open first. What is the current status? Check down. Scroll down. New. Change from new to open first. Yes. Close this window. You don't need to save. All these are auto save. For every transaction, you don't need to click save button. All are auto save in the cloud. Now move it to in progress. You accepted the bug. You started working on it. Okay. When the bug is resolved by you, open the defect now. Again. When the bug is resolved, you need to change the status from open to fixed. Fixed, not close. Right. Close the window. Now you move it to done. This bug work is completed from you. Move it to done. Bug is resolved.
Sir, defect priority not on.
Okay, first they have to update the priority, then update the status. Fine. Actually, after analyzing, they need to update the priority, then they need to update the status. Close the window enough. When the bug is resolved, the bug work is done. Yes, what developer has to do now? Developer will create a task assigned to the tester. What is that? Developer create a task assigned to the tester. What is the task? Retest this bug.
Retesting.
Developers, after bug fixing, developer will create a task item assigned to the tester. Yes, Manisha, create a task. Create the task. Click on create button. Select the issue type as a task. Task summary. Retest new branch creation. New branch creation. Enough. Retest new branch creation. Maybe you can give the description, which is optional. Go to description. You can give the description. What is the bug description? Write like this. Defect belongs to new branch creation with invalid inputs. New branch creation with invalid inputs is fixed. Is fixed or is resolved. Okay, is fixed. You can retest. You can retest. Write like this. You're giving a task description, that's it. Like a mail format. You can retest. You can retest the same, or you can retest enough. Assign to tester. My account. Yes. This also belongs to same sprint. Map it to sprint 1. Down. 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 Issue. Select the issue. This issue belongs to defect. Select the defect name. Prime 10. The prime is, what is the project name you have given? First 4 characters will be taken as a keyword. This task belongs to this bug. Create it. Create it. So now developer job done. Resolve the issue. Assign the work to the intimated to the tester about the bug is resolved. You retest it. Use stop screen sharing. Now it is my dashboard. See, there is a pending task for me. It's my board actually. Only I'm seeing the work allotted to me. Retest new branch creation. I click it. I study my task description. Then what I will do? I have to move it to in progress. But if I want to proceed, I go to the cycles. The first cycle already completed. 1 pass and 1 fail. Okay. Actually, it is Scrum Master job. Let me do it. You tell me what I have to do. I have to create second cycle, correct? Cycle 2. I'm doing it. Actually, it is the job of the Scrum Master. Cycle 2. Build 2. We are running on Windows environment. From schedule 2 also today. Save it. The cycle 2. I have to add test cases to the cycle 2. You tell me what are the test cases you want me to add. Which test case is failed? Test case number 2. Still it's loading. Test case number 2. Because test case number 2 is failed. This test case number 2 belongs to new branch registration. Because of this bug fixer, how generally, yes, Manisha, how you resolve the bug? To resolve the bug, a developer opened the code of new branch registration, did some modifications, correct? To resolve the posted bug, developer opened the code of new branch registration, made some changes. Because of these changes, there is a possibility previously working feature, new branch creation with valid data may get affected. There is a chance. So generally, here what I will do, second test case failed in the first cycle, which need to be re-executed. There is a better to test even test case 1 also once again, correct? Better to execute test case 1 also once again. Here, test case 1 based on my regression scenario. Test case number 2 for retesting. Because of the modifications made to branch code, branch registration code, there is a possibility previously working functionality may get affected. I do not want to take a chance. Second, test case number 1 also I plan to re-execute once again. Assign to the tester. Actually, Scrum Master will do this job. Add. Because regression scenarios, every junior team member will not decide. The senior people will decide what are the regression scenarios. Decided, and my job is executing them. I'll execute once again. I have to execute once again. In manual testing, every time we have to execute test cases manually. In automation testing, instead of we execute test cases manually, you click run button on the Selenium, Selenium will execute my test cases. Selenium will execute our test cases, not we manually. Still it's loading. Again, I have to execute the test cases. Step number 1. The first step executed successfully and pass. Working as expected. Pass. Second step, login as admin. This step also, working as expected, the status is pass. I'm running the last step. Enter all mandatory fields with valid inputs. And click submit. The new branch created successfully. The new branch created successfully here. This step also working as expected. The status pass. As all steps are passed, test case 1 status is pass. I go to the next test case to execute. These are the steps we have to execute. Will you hold for 2 minutes? Online people, please wait for 2 minutes.
Sir,
I'm suspending the session for about 2 minutes. After 2 minutes, I'll continue, okay? I'm executing the second test case once again. Here only we got the problem, right? The first step executed, working as expected. Working as expected. I'm updating status to pass. I'm running the second step, login as admin. Okay, sorry. I hold it for 2 minutes. My developer working on the same database now. Still he's working. I'll wait for a minute. Here our developer is not Manisha. Now we face some issue, right? I asked my developer to resolve it so that we understand the process perfectly.
Sir?
Yes, madam.
Yeah, while execution part, you got a message, I mean, system error message, you got a bug, right? So you immediately mail to the Manisha, I mean developer modified the code or something. So immediately she mailed to you.
Just one moment. Yes.
So in these
Done.
mails,
Thank
we
you.
no need to. Okay.
Yes, proceed, madam. Now
Yeah.
my developer job done. Yes.
Yeah. In these mails, we no need to add a project manager name. I mean, CC column, we no need to add him.
Not required, madam. See, every mail automatically comes to the Scrum Master. I'll show you. I'll ask Akhil to show the email. Every work automatically will be triggered to the Scrum Master. We'll see. You understand her question? Yes. Developer giving a communication to tester, tester assigning a work to the developer. How the manager will come to know what is happening about the project, right?
Yes.
We'll clarify. I'll clarify. After once this is done, I'll ask Akhil to say the screen and show the emails. The question, correct question, good question, right? Let me run the second step. Login as administrator. Second step also executed successfully. Working as expected. Pass. Go to new branch registration page. Go to new branch registration page. Leave all mandatory fields blank and click submit button. I leave all mandatory fields blank and click submit button. Oh. What, Manisha, what happened? Yes, Manisha. You said the problem was rectified.
Yes, sir.
Not properly rectified. Hello.
Sir.
Ramana, again the same problem exists.
Check it once again, sir.
Reload
it, sir.
One moment, I'll recheck. Be on the line. No. You said resolved, but not resolved. I am reopening the defect. You recheck again. You recheck. Take time, no worries, you resolve it. Okay. Okay. Developer said problem was resolved, but not properly resolved. What is the status?
Reopen.
Reopen. This not wantedly did. Now, generally, while working, these kind of situations will occur. Developer said resolved, but not correctly resolved. Again, the same issue. I have to reopen the defect. If resolved, assume that it resolved, working as expected, I'll update the status as pause. If not resolved, we continue again. This will be repeated with the reopen status. What I will do, I'll move it to again in progress, change the status to reopen. Now, all test cases are passed now. I go to cycle 2, or I go to Jeffrey square. Yes.
Sir, everything is done, sir.
No. Ramana, without giving details, when I click submit button, it is saying new branch created successfully. You check on once again. Without entering any details in new branch registration, click submit button. Instead of showing a message, fill in the mandatory fields. It is saying branch created successfully. You recheck, you take time, no hurry. Right.
Okay, sir. Yes.
Resolve it, run. You please observe here. In the cycle 1, first build, one test case is under failed status. In the second build, all test case under pass status. If really pass. Generally, your manager will check the status, whether all test cases are pass or not. And then go to project pages, 1 second. Board. I should get all under, no, after this. Actually, after retesting, what I have to do? I have to move it to done. Even execution also finish. I move it to done.
We need to reopen that issue, right, sir?
Yes, no. Actually, it is reopen. I close it. The actual process is reopen. Maybe our developer needs some time for it. Okay. To understand the process, I close it. So once all it is done, my job done here. You must have share your screen. Akhil, share your screen.
Sir, I have shared, but I am seeing your screen only.
Okay, now. Right. Now, you go to the board. Board. Click on back to project. Board. You move new branch creation story to the done. Tester and developer should not move it. Scrum Master only need to move it. Story. As everything is done, you can complete the sprint. On the top, you see there is an option called complete sprint. See, without, if all issues are under done status, then only it will allow you to complete. Right. Complete the sprint. Okay. Immediately it is asking you start second sprint. No rest. Immediately it will redirect you back to the product backlog again, correct? You need to plan the second sprint. Again, the same story. You drag the story, you drag the AP, you drag the stories, you drag the task, start the sprint 2. Like this, multiple sprints will go. Understand? Right. Akhil, show your email ID. I mean, Every work will be updated to the Scrum Master. You please observe. No updates. Is it the email you are using? Execute test cases for new branch creation. Okay. We go back. Okay, stop screen sharing. Right. So this is about with the basic discussion about the, see, when I go to the board, nothing is visible. Why? The first sprint completed. Once the second sprint started, again, what are the various items considered in the second sprint will be visible on the board. Okay, right. And I need to discuss one topic, how to export test cases from Excel to the Jira. For that, we need to configure a template first. No issue. Here I went to Jaffa Square. Test cases, if I click, it will show you all the test cases. These are the two test cases are available. Here I have an option called import test cases. It will give you some standards or guidelines set up. If you follow this, you can able to import the test cases from the Excel to the Jira. A simple software is giving some guidelines. Choose the Excel file where your test cases are available first. If you study this, you can easily able to import test cases from the Excel file. First, you need to choose the Excel file. I'll do one thing. I'll take some sample Excel file. Or HRM test cases. Okay. I have two test cases here, 3 and 4. Whatever the test cases are in HRM Primary Bank, leave it. We are learning how to import the test, export the test cases from Excel to Jira. There are two test cases here. Check admin login with valid credentials, check admin login with invalid credentials, whatever it may be. I'm choosing that Excel file. This is the file. I selected the file. At first, this file will be uploaded into Jira Cloud. Then click on next button. Row number, from where you want to begin to import. Row number 1. The specified row number will be the first row in the Excel spreadsheet containing a test case. No, I want to start from row number 2. Row number 1 contain headings. Okay, let's go with the row number 1. I think the specified row number will be the previously actually this configuration different way. In the previous version of the, see, next time maybe after 1 month, you'll see the different option here. Dynamically, you have to go it. In the previous Jira version, actually, we don't have this kind of option. It's another format. Okay, let us start with the row number 1. Because in the row number 1, actually, my test case headings also, template headings are available. Select a discriminator, how it is. Empty row, ID change, test case name change, sheet change. You understand what is the second option? First option, it is asking from which row you want to begin importing. Row number 1. But I think better I have to give row number 2. Because my actual data starting from row number 2, right? Test case number, I am starting from row number 2.
But there, so there is one option here.
I'll check. Select the discriminator. How you want to divide the test cases, it is asking. Empty row. We have any empty row here?
Test case name change.
How you want to identify individual test cases, it is asking. I can choose either empty row as per my sheet, or when ID change or test case name change. Test case name change. Import the sheets. Where is the configuration? I have to, in the next step, we have to do mapping. Import all of the sheet. Okay, no issue. Mapping. You understand what is this mapping? Excel sheet, we have some column ABCD. Jira test template, we have some column. The data present in which column of the Excel sheet you want to import into which column of the Jeffy template need to be configured. I'll select the mandatory fields first. These are Jira fields. Assignee, leave it. Comments, leave it. Description in our Excel sheet. We have test case description. Description column of the Jira tool. Mapping to test case description, this one, of my Excel. Where is ID first? Test case name. I'm mapping to test case number. Test case name. Test case number. Here we are mapping Jira fields to Excel fields. And step. There is no step number here. Step description. Priority. Test priority. Test data. So it is only one-time setup. You can save this configuration. Next time you simply choose a configuration, it will export. One time you need to map the Jira test case template fields with your Excel fields. I hope you are understanding this mapping, right? There are two templates here, Excel template and Jira template. You have to map so that data will be exported and saved in the appropriate fields. Result, nothing but expected test result. Where is comment here? Comment is nothing but actual. If anything available. Okay. Once it is done, I click next button. validate. 2 issues will be created correctly, right? Begin import. 2 issues meaning 2 test cases. Two issues have been imported successfully. Done. I'm going to test cases. Earlier I have 2. These 2 are imported now. Test case number 3 and test case number 4. Test case name TC003. Check admin login with valid credential. This is the procedure. This I have not written, imported from the Excel. These steps. These steps, okay? Then hope you understand the process, right? This is how you can import. Next time when you are importing, let me show you. It is showing all of the test cases which are imported. These 2 are imported just now. Next time when you are importing, you no need to map every time. So I think I was not saved the configuration. I have to choose the file I would like to export. I'm not exporting anything, just I'm choosing. Use an existing configuration. Actually, previously after creating configuration, we have to save the configuration file. I mapped it, right?
Yes, sir.
That configuration we can save. Next time if I select the configuration, you no need to map every time, automatically it will map and we have to save the configuration file. I mapped it, right?
Yes, sir.
That configuration we can save. Next time if I select the configuration, you no need to map every time, automatically it will map and export. You play some around for 5-10 minutes in this feature. You can easily understand how to make use of it. Right. Jira is very easy than even Facebook. Fact, no? Facebook has so many options. You are playing with the Facebooks. The day one when you log into, first day when you create an account in Facebook, when you log in, you are saying so many things, correct? Confused. What is this pages? What is this option? What is that option? Today you are playing with it because that is your interest. With the same interest, if you learn, if you explore Jira tool also, you can play with the Jira tool. Okay, right? For today, I conclude here. And SQL 2 sessions I will take in the middle of the Selenium. Okay, there is a technical reason for that. Okay, the SQL, I promise I'll take 2-3 SQL sessions. Whatever the database knowledge required for testing, we'll learn in the middle of the Selenium. And so this is all about our manual testing training, except the 2 sessions about SQL. Okay. So first we learned about software testing concept. Then we have learned about SDLC, Agile, and Jira. From tomorrow we will begin automation testing in front Crocodile Festival.
Do we need to install Jira in our systems and practice?
Which one?
The Jira software, what you told from the
Jira,
last
see, you know, I told you what you understand. You no need to install anything. You can create your account. Are you installing Jira in our mission?
That's what creating an account and practice.
See, Jira is a cloud-based tool. You cannot download Jira, you cannot install it. They are providing their software as a service. That's what I said. You create your account like Akhil. Akhil, how he created. For that reason, I was not started with my account. You create your free account. Okay. I mean, here, 2-3 people collaboratively worked here, developer, tester, and Scrum Master. For some time, you assume that you are a Scrum Master, you are the developer, you are the tester. In this way, you can have a practice to understand the whole Jira. But actually, in reality, your job is writing test cases, executing test cases, reporting the bugs, again, re-executing test cases. Generally, in reality, in real time, your login account will have only limited access. You cannot start a sprint. You cannot complete a sprint. Your account will not allow you to create even an epic and story also. You can create a test. That too, the test configuration templates you will not see project settings also. In your account, you will not see project settings also. In real time, I'm talking about. Your account will have limited access, writing test cases, executing test cases, reporting the bugs. That's it. You don't see even all of these options also. First of all, product backlog will not be visible to you. Board option will be visible to you. Test cases option will be visible to you. That's it. As it is admin account, everything is visible to you. But as it is a learning, you explore everything, you learn everything. But actually, in reality, your job is writing test cases, executing test cases, reporting the bugs in the Jira tool. Thank you. From tomorrow, we continue automation testing. Listen, I need about 45, minimum 45 to 50 sessions about automation testing. Because how many of you know Java? Raise your hands. How many of you know Java? No? Public static? Void means. You only know public static void. What you explain? What is that actually?
It's a main
What is public? What is static? What is void? What is main? There are 4 words.
access modifier. Public is access modifier.
Public meaning it is a chapter in Java. Okay then.
Access modifier, sir.
No worries. Here I consider you do not know Java. You do not know any coding. For that reason, I need about 45, 50 sessions. Because I have to teach even Maven, Jenkins, Git, Cucumber, Carrot. No Carrot? Okay, then only Cucumber. TestNG. There are many other plugins. I told you it is our training. Selenium is a full stack content, everything. Hence, I need about 45, 50 sessions. Otherwise, 20 sessions really enough for Selenium, only Selenium. If you talk about Cucumber, TestNG, Java, for that reason, I need the more session. If all you know Java, the way I teach Selenium is different. Directly, I start from the Selenium. As you do not know Java, mostly, correct? So, I'll start from what is a Java. For that reason, I need about session. But tomorrow is just I'm giving a overview about, first of all, what is this automation testing? For what kind of projects we go for automation testing? And what are the various tools available in the market? We'll learn some basic idea. We'll get basic idea about what is automation testing tomorrow in detail. Then from day after tomorrow onwards, we start the technicals, installing Java, installing Selenium, and start writing the programs. Till now, you have not created any code, right? Because in manual testing, there is no coding. Jira is not a testing tool. Jira is a project management tool. Selenium is a testing tool. Using Jira, you are not testing anything in your project, but you make Selenium to test your product. You make Selenium to test your product. It's a testing tool. Okay? Okay, tomorrow we'll understand what is automation testing. From day after tomorrow onwards, we'll start the technicals. Maybe manual testing, just you are listening and going enough. It's just a process or critical part, except writing test case and executing test cases. Really, Only you need to understand the process. You need to understand the templates, how to use the scenario template for writing scenario, how to write test cases, how to use test case template for writing test cases, how to record the bugs. That's it. When it comes to automation testing, you schedule minimum 2 hours in a day, apart from this class timings, to have a day-to-day practice. Otherwise, after 45 days, if you look back, every day, minimum you need to spend about 2 hours to have practice on Java and Selenium. Then only you can able to understand the frameworks and everything. Thank you. We connect tomorrow.
Sir, can you give the notes for the Jira, sir? How to like steps?
So Jira is only
The
for
video
map.
is enough, madam, to learn the step. Navigation is already available in the video. The Jira navigation, I cannot give the notes. It's already available in the video. You can refer the video.
Sir,
Yesterday we missed the half video, sir. Like
yesterday-
recording was not done.
yes, sir. Even I checked, sir.
Recording?
Recording
Yesterday,
was
sir.
not completed, sir. It's just half recording. Yesterday, half an hour
yesterday.
session was missing.
Hmm.